Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In the darkest corners of the SCP Foundation, in places where even the light seems afraid to enter, there exists a being whose very presence causes metal to rust, walls to crack, and the air to thicken as if filled with an invisible poison. A being that does not walk but emerges from surfaces like a shadow that has taken physical form, and today we will tell the story of one of the most terrifying entities in the entire archive, SCP-106, known as the Old Man. A nightmare that recognizes no boundaries of space, time, or matter. SCP-106 is a humanoid figure resembling a very old, severely decayed man, his skin black, cracked, and covered in what looks like dried tar, rotting tissue, or something that should not exist in any known physical state. And his body appears to be in a constant state of decomposition, yet despite this, he moves with unnatural ease, as if the laws of physics simply do not apply to him, as if he were only a shadow pretending to be human. His movements are slow but deliberate, like a predator that knows it never needs to hurry, because its prey has nowhere to run, and his face, if one can call it that, is devoid of emotion, devoid of life, devoid of anything that could resemble humanity. The most terrifying aspect, however, is that SCP-106 can pass through walls, floors, and ceilings, leaving behind trails of corrosion, rust, and decay, as if his very presence poisons matter and everything he touches begins to rot, crumble, and collapse, as though time itself accelerates only for that one fragment of reality. The Old Man does not kill immediately. He hunts, he plays, he observes. He allows his victim to flee only so he can reappear from the nearest surface moments later, and when he finally captures them, he drags them into his pocket dimension, a place resembling a twisted labyrinth of rust, darkness, and pain, a distorted reflection of our world. In this dimension, time flows differently, slower, harsher, and victims experience what the Foundation describes as extended suffering, though no one truly knows what happens inside, because those who return are unable to speak, and their bodies look as if they endured years of torment in just a few minutes. Although SCP-106 is fictional, his image and behavior are deeply rooted in human mythology and ancient archetypes, because throughout history, many cultures have described the figure of an old demon, a decaying spirit that feeds on fear, pain, and rot, as well as the idea of a wall-dwelling entity that can slip through matter and abduct people into another world. Countless legends speak of an old man who comes at night to take those who are lost, alone, or vulnerable, and SCP-106 fits this archetype perfectly. He is a living personification of the fear of darkness, the fear of aging, the fear of inevitable decay. In fan interpretations, the Old Man is often seen as a metaphor for the passage of time, a symbol of the fact that everything that exists will eventually break down, as an embodiment of nightmares tied to claustrophobia, entrapment, and the loss of control, and as a reminder that some forces cannot be stopped, understood, or defeated. SCP-106 has become one of the most recognizable figures in the entire SCP universe, his distinctive appearance and movement style appearing in games such as SCP, Containment Breach, in animations, fan films, comics, and countless artworks and stories created by the community, and his ability to slip through walls and drag people into his own dimension has made him an icon of internet horror. His presence in pop culture is so strong that even people unfamiliar with the SCP universe often recognize that black old man from the wall, which only proves how deeply he has embedded himself in the imagination of horror fans, becoming one of the most iconic symbols of modern creepypasta-style storytelling. And now the question goes to you. How do you interpret SCP-106? Do you see him as pure evil, or as a symbol of something deeper? Is his pocket dimension a metaphor for human fear, or something that exists beyond our perception? And if the Old Man could speak, what do you think he would say about his nature, his purpose, his existence? Let us know in the comments. Tell us how you understand SCP-106. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, and don't forget to subscribe to Myths and Beliefs so you won't miss more stories from the dark corners of myths, legends, and extraordinary tales.